Hello, in this video I'm going to explain you what is REST API in general and how do we use in our daily life as a software engineer. So first start with the definition or introduction. So introduction is REST API is a common way of application communicating with each other. So this is the introduction part, and now I am going to explain the second point. What is API? So what is API? So API is the application programming interface interface and let's understand this let's understand this with a restaurant analogy like that. So we go to a restaurant and this is the restaurant. So I'm just writing the name restaurant and in we go the restaurant to eat some food or snacks, but we don't we directly don't go to the kitchen of the restaurant. So there is a way or rules defined or working of every team member. So we follow that. So there is a waiter already in the restaurant and a chef and in the kitchen. So this is our, let's say, customer, and uh, this is our chef or this is our waiter and waiter and this is our kitchen. Okay, so this is it, and now we go our customer tell the requirement or what tell the waiter that he he want to order coffee. Then waiter take the request from the customer and it will pass the customer, it will go to the kitchen and pass this re- request to the chef that is in the kitchen. So it will tell tell the chef that customer customer wants coffee. So he tell the chef that customer wants coffee, and after telling that, after coffee is the coffee ready, waiter take the coffee from the kitchen, take the coffee from the kitchen, and it will serve that coffee to the customer. So coffee served to the customer. So that is the same analogy follow with the in API. So the our waiter is working as an API or a mediator between the kitchen and customer. So the work of API also the same. So it will work a mediator in our client client and server architecture model. So it will take the request from the client, ser- tell the request and to the server and get the response from the server. After getting the response from the server, it will send the response to the client like that. So here client, here our API, and this is our server. So it will request to the API, API request to the server, and it will respond back after getting the required data. It responds back to the API, and after getting response, it will send the response to the client. So this is how it works. And our next point is rest. And what is rest? So rest, what is rest? Rest is the representational transfer protocol, is a architectural style of right architectural style or set of rules that how how client and server will communicate with each other through HTTP protocol. So it is follow the follow the HTTP follow the HTTP protocol like we serve the websites, and also to perform action on the server. it follow it will follow the HTTP methods like methods like get get the data from the server, post, add new data to the server, put and post, put and fetch to update the data from the to update the existing data on the server, and one is delete to delete the data on the server. So we discuss our points and our next point. Now I will show you the code or a working example of REST API. So this is my example. So I set up a basic Express HTTP server, and after setting I use a array as don't use not using the real DB, and after setting that I set up a express router to serving my requests. So define the my get routes that will serving all of my books data to, and this is my second route slash post router dot post book. So it will getting the data new data from the through request dot body and adding that data to the existing array data. So that's it. And now here I'm using define new endpoint that will updating the existing resource or data in my books DB array. And last endpoint is the delete the data from the server. So now I will show you the working example of it, and if I hit the first endpoint it will serve all the books that are existing in my server. So if I hit I get all the books, and if I create second endpoint to create new books, so it will create a new book. So here it is created. And okay, kingdom. So let's change the name something. The Harry Potter. Yeah, it's created, and also we can update the book. And if book is not exist, it will tell us that book not found. Okay, so we'll update with 3. So it will update the 3 books, and now also I can delete that 3. So it deleted the third book with their ID. So this is it. And also there are some more key principle of REST APIs. Key principle of REST API. So one is the statelessness. So what does stateless mean? This means each request is independent. Means means previously request does not depend the new request. So each request contains the necessary data from the client that will server can serve easily. So that's it. And second one is the layer system. Layer system. So each request goes through the multiple layer. Like request goes from client to API, API to server, server to the database, and then database to the back response. Response comes to the server, and server send the response to the API, and API send that response to the client. Okay, okay. So there is some more point. That's it.